Alright, this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to set up OBS for Sony Hi8 tapes. So you want to go up to File up at the top, go to Settings. On the left hand side, go start with Output and navigate over to Recording. In Recording, you're going to want to change the recording format to MP4, change the encoder to NVIDIA NVENC. Down at the bottom, you want to change rate control to CQP, set the CQ level to 20, set the preset to max quality. From there, you'll want to navigate over to audio, and I like to set the first 3 tracks to 96 for the audio bitrate. Back to the left hand side, go to audio, set the sample rate as 48 kilohertz. The channel is going to be left at stereo. That should be it for that tab. So let's go to video. For video, you want to set the base and output resolution as 1920 by 1080 is my preference. The aspect ratio for both is of course 16 by 9. Set the downscale filter to bicubic sharpened scaling 16 samples, and set the common FPS value to 29.97. So that's everything for the settings. Over in the sources, you're going to want to set up your sources for audio and video as separate sources. We'll take a look at the audio first. You can rename it whatever you want, of course. I have mine named to converter audio. So you want to right click on that, go to properties, make sure that's set to the microphone of your recording device. Go to properties for the video side, and scroll up here so you can see a little bit. So of course that's set to your video device. Set the resolution to custom, the resolution being 640 by 480. Set the FPS to 29.97, video format MJPEG, and you can leave the rest of this alone. Of note, don't change audio output mode. Leave it as capture only or capture audio only, and make sure the use custom audio device is unchecked. So that should be it for that. Over in the audio mixer, so you want to make sure, well, let's start there. So you want to make sure that your desktop audio and your audio for your video are both muted by checking these little icons here. You want to make sure in your actual converter audio that you set as a separate source. You go to the gear, right click that. We'll check properties first. Yeah, we already looked at that. Go to advanced audio properties. You shouldn't have to mess with anything here. Actually, this can be 0. You're only worried about the audio or the converter audio. If you want to listen to it, just go ahead and change monitor off to monitor and output, and then you can hear it through your headphones or your speakers while you're recording. But it'll still record the sound while you're listening to it simultaneously. If you just want it to record the sound and you don't want to have it come through your speakers or headphones while you're doing something else, just leave it as monitor off. In order to record, you just want to go down to start recording. After you've pressed play on your device there. Of note, the longest of these tapes go about 4 hours, so I go up to Tools, go to Output Timer, and when you're recording, I set mine to 4 and some change, so about 4 hours and 20 minutes. And when you click Start, what it's going to do is it's going to stop after you've started recording. It's going to stop in 4 hours and 20 minutes, and that should give it enough time, a little bit of a buffer on the end in case you had some extra on your tape. But you don't have to sit here and watch it while it's doing its thing. It'll just stop. You might have to cut out some of this blue at the end, but it'll pretty much do the whole work for you, and you don't gotta sit there and babysit it. So that's about it.